In this video, we want to find a tangent line and normal line to the function y equals cosine of x times sine of x at x equals pi over 4. So let's first take the derivative. In order to take the derivative, we have to apply the product rule. Taking the derivative of cosine, we get negative sine, and then multiply that by sine. Plus, now take the derivative of sine to get to cosine, and multiply that by cosine. Now, negative sine times sine is negative sine squared. Cosine times cosine is cosine squared. And if you want, you can use a trig identity and say that this is equal to cosine 2x. Now we're interested at x equals pi over 4, so we plug in x equals pi over 4. It's better to plug it in here because 2 times pi over 4 is pi over 2. Cosine of pi over 2 is 0. So the derivative is 0, which means the slope of the tangent line is also 0. Now for a tangent line, you need a point and a slope. So let's figure out the point. If I plug in x equals pi over 4, cosine of pi over 4 is root 2 over 2. Sine of pi over 4 is root 2 over 2. Multiply those, we get 1/2. So we have the point pi over 4 comma 1/2, and the slope is 0. Now notice that because the slope is 0, that means it's going to be a flat line, and which means that y is always going to be 1/2. So you could also do point slope form, but think of this as like common sense. Flat line, which means y is always going to be 1/2. If it was a vertical line, that would mean x is pi over 4. Okay, so now we want to find the normal line. The normal line has a perpendicular slope to the tangent line. Now the question is, what is a perpendicular to slope 0? So in other words, we want a line that goes to the same point, pi over 4 comma 1/2, and is perpendicular to slope 0. Well, let's take a look. This red line is the equation y equals 1/2. We want to find a perpendicular line that goes through pi over 4 comma 1/2. Well, the only line that's going to go through that is a line x equals pi over 4, because the intersection is going to be 90 degrees. Now, another argument to say is that, well, if you take opposite reciprocal, that's negative 1 over 0, we know that's going to be undefined. So when is a slope undefined? That is when we have a vertical line, like this. So in either case, we see that the normal line is just equation x equals pi over 4.